And just have to undo that fuel pump fuse. This one here. Which is this one. Then we need to start the car. Alright. Okay, so now there's no fuel in the fuel line. Alright, so what you have to do is actually get underneath and pull it back like that, and then you can slide it out on both sides here. Underneath, pop it open, and then you should be able to slide it out. I'll get this covered in case there's any extra fuel that will come out. There we go. Bit of extra fuel coming out. I'll just soak that up. Even though I took the fuel pump fuse off, there's still fuel that's going to come out no matter what you do. But that's alright. Just try and do this in a well ventilated area, soaking up all the extra fuel. So that fuel's still coming out, pouring out. Okay, I'll let that soak up a bit and I'll be back. I don't know why, but this fuel keeps pouring out, so I'm going to undo the top to see if that will stop the fuel from pouring out. Alright, that tool's done the trick. Came off relatively easy. Now I've got to clean up all this fuel. It's a messy job. Don't know why it just kept pouring out. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm just going to lay a towel over here so when I take it out it's not going to drip all over the interior. So I might try and find where the float is. Looks like it's on this side. So I'm going to have to tilt it so I don't bend the float. Maybe empty some of this fuel. There it is. Alright. All done. So that's it there. Out of the car. Okay, I've got those clips off. And there's a little clip here too. You just push that along like that. And that'll give you clearance over there. Oh, I need a GoPro or something so I don't have both hands free. So I just did that clip off. That was sitting underneath this part, so you just got to push on here so it comes off and then it just comes straight out, and that's your float. And then, alright, I've taken all these clips off here, here, and here. So what I might do now is just compress it down and get that clip there off. Alright, just got it off with some long nose pliers. And just push it down and then you can get a hold of it and then just pull it out. Have to undo this one here too. That don't want this to come straight out like that. There we go. I've got no idea what I'm doing. It should just pop off, I guess. There we go. Alright. There we go. A little bit of dirt in there. So we need to reuse that. And we need to reuse this bit. But this whole bit here can be replaced. I brought a Ryco filter. This one here. So this is my new fab9 fuel pump. I'll be putting that in as well as a new filter. So I should be good to go after that. So what I have to do now is release these tabs. Looks like there's 4 of them. There, and on the other side 5. So there's this one here as well. This one looks pretty dirty, so I might just give it a bit of a clean up and see how we go from there. Alright, so we've got this piece here off, the fuel strainer. Now I'm just going to have to take this regulator, I think it is, and then the fuel pump. I should be able to just push it straight down. There we go, pops out. O-ring in there. Alright, I'm just looking at the difference in the fuel pumps. It doesn't look like there's any difference between the fab9 and the original one. This one's got N4 and 8, and the fab9's got L2 and a B. That's the only difference I can see looking at them both. They both look identical. There's a code there, whatever that code means. Looks like there's some numbers in here too. 02 F09 00487 2 29 11 00 1580. And the that's the fab9, and the original one is 08 F02 0096 31 29 11 00 10 20. So there must be a difference somehow. This one must be better. If Justin Freeman from Source Tuning recommended this fuel pump, so it must be better in some way. I'm not too sure which way though. Higher volume, but yeah, interesting. Alright, so I've given that a bit of a clean up. Also got this one here. It's gonna have to go in. Whoops. Like that. That's going to have to go in here. There we go. And then the new fuel pump, which is this one, go in here. There we go. Looks a little bit off center there, so give me a sec, I'll be back. Okay, so the new fuel pump's in. Fab9 fuel pump, and the regulator, or whatever it's called. And then the fuel strainer should go on top here. good as gold. There we go. So that's that one. All the clips are in place. And just put the rubber seal off of this one onto here. Put the power for the fuel pump in. That's the other. I'm not sure where this grommet comes from because this one didn't have one. I thought maybe it sat on the top, but I don't think it does. So that came from Fab9, that extra grommet. But when I put it in there, it doesn't quite need to be there anyway, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so it looks like I've got it all back together. All the clips clip in like that. Put that around. That's where they hold into place. This hose here I put underneath this clip because that's how it was with the original one. Put this sensor back on, that one there. Looks like she's all ready to go. Sweet as. Alright, I'll put the whole thing back in. I'll line this up with this dot here. Don't want to over tighten it, otherwise it'll be a mission to get it back off. Take this one here off, plug that one back in like so. Yep, plug this one back in like that, and that's it, all done. Now I just need to put the fuel pump fuse back in. Connect the negative terminal that way up, like that. I'll tighten that one up, and then I'll be able to start the car. Okay, I'm just going to put it on without starting it to get that fuel pump fuel all the way to the motor. Turn it off. Do that a few times just to get that fuel all the way to the motor, all the way to the injectors. Alright, I think that should be enough for now. Oh, I've also now I can start it. There we go. We haven't got much fuel. I have to go and get some fuel. There was bugger all fuel in it when I started the job, and I think that that's a wise thing to do. Just make sure you got enough fuel to get back to the petrol station. No check engine lights or anything, so it looks good.